block. It's Harris and Embiid. Actually out there with Rose. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in. It could be a long road.
Nice mid-range J, automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Williamson right side. Passes it to Reyes. Down low. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Inside. And Embiid covers it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Level counts.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's New Orleans. 4-point game. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Reyes, guarded by Embiid, and Pelicans once again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the middle, ejected by Reyes, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Lays it up. Maxey's got 6.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Giving up a one here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Now here's Irving. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Harris. Yep, that one goes in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Reyes. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get it in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Maxey. He's again kept alive.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and you come away with a lot of tough boards.
Reyes, guarded by Embiid. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Trotman. can't hit it. Pelicans trail by 5. To the paint, here's Reyes, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Embiid's shot is good. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Reyes. 3-pointers off the mark. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now, here's Maxey. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Harris inside. Capella's there. Harris misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Reyes, and yep, another basket.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages. Driving the lane. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Down low. Here's Capella. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 76ers shooting 31% here in the early half. Getting the shots they'd like. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6. Harris with him. Now defended by Williamson. Up the floor. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And here's Maxey. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Trotniak. He's covered by Ingram.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. It's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Maxey passes to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Reyes. The rejection by Embiid.
Width plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Ingram with the steal. Reyes guarded by Embiid. Down low. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
And the 76ers call time here. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting as he was only the second grade from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here are the 76ers now. The Pelicans make their lunch. Reyes, defended by Porter. Pelican lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Portis with it. Guarded now by Irvin. Here's Springer. Inside, and they get it. Indy, he drops it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they got here in the first half.
Here's Reyes. Hands it from downtown. Baller's got 13.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And it's blocked by Reyes. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Lewis checked in for New Orleans. Lee with the ball. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Charlotte.
He took away his points. He was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed on getting out on it.
To the middle. Porter with the steal. Here's Springer. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Reyes, the pass to Lewis. Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
To see the action, getting others involved, he does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking and makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And that's a foul. Called on Baldwin. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the three ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the three ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Rose is out there with Maxey. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He finished with 49 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And here is Harris. After the three-pointer from Reyes.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Now Rose. 9 points last game. And Harris wide open. He shoots another three for Philadelphia.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
No good from Reyes.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And another three for New Orleans.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
The 76ers trail by 20. to the inside. Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Reyes, guarded by Harris. Williamson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. He's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 22 points for Bolton.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Harris drives in. No good. Good work defensively by Capella. Pelicans leading by 22. Here's Reyes from deep, and they'll get another chance. Back to Capella, 6 on the shot clock.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And here are the 76ers now, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 25 points for Bowler.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding out him. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jenkins checked in. The shot's good.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Fires from deep. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. We had a nice open look right there. And Embiid's got 15. New Orleans leading by 22. Here's Reyes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Shoots. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Rose. Harris passes to Maxey. Harris inside. He's covered by Irving. Embiid. Pelicans with the rebound. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Reyes. And the 3 ball is good. Baller's got 28.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. He just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. Bounce pass from Rose. Oh.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And This is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Maxey following the three from Reyes. 35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Maxey. Great D that time from Reyes. New Orleans dictating the flow. The three. That one, no good. Philadelphia's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. At the top of the key, Embiid. Right wing, here's Trotniak. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 5 points in the game.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And so it's New Orleans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. He's checked in for Lewis. To the middle, and the dunk by Capella.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, the talent front court there is Ingram and Williamson. Ballers out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Reyes, who's covered by Rose. Here's Reyes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, easy call.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. That's tipped. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Reyes. Maxey passes to Harris. 5 on the clock, and Capella sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Irving. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Trotniak, rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's all you can say to the ball. So long.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Portis comes in for Tobias Harris. Stephen Lee subbed in for Maxey. Here's Reyes. Rebound by the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Reyes. And Rose wide open. He shoots. The 76ers again can't hit it. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to goal and finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
The 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Porter's checked in for Philadelphia. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Reyes. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Baller's got 39.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he has not disappointed.
Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. To the middle. Here's Portis. Can't hit from in close. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Reyes, covered by Lee. To the inside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about taking that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to Rose. Not loose. Murphy with the steal. Pass to Reyes. To the paint. Murphy can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the 76ers. Pass to Portis. Back to Porter. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Here's Reyes. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Porter against Murphy. And Porter, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really with an ever-growing skill set and a scorer's mentality, Porter stays in attack mode offensively.
From downtown, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Portis. Outside Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Puts it up from 15. Portis can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Inside, here's Murphy. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Murphy's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Porter with the steal. Lee outside. Over in the corner, Rose. The pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. And the shot falls short this time. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. A 3-ball. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Reyes.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Murphy. To the inside. Here's Portis. Out to Lee. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Lewis checked in for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Down low, here's Hayes. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Springer. 11 points in the game. And a wide open look for Portis. They can't stop the run with that one.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Lee outside. To the paint. Here's Porter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
An unselfish player with a strong understanding of the game. Porter knows how effective a good pick and roll can be.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Rose. Jenkins is checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. To the middle, and Hayes throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Portis finds Porter into the lane and finished off by Porter.
And I love to see Porter attacking, finishing at the rim there, not settling for jump shots.
Here's Reyes. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Three-pointer. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Maxi passes to Harris. Outside, Porter. Over Jenkins. And it comes off the front of the rim. Reyes, guarded by Porter. Down low, here's Ingram, and slammed up by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Capella's checked in. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Springer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So it's the Pelicans now. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A shot's good from Reyes.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there, and it's blocked by Reyes. Here's Springer. The 76ers with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
And here's Maxey. He's got 14. Outside, Porter. Can they get it? Can't get it to fall.
And really, this is the role of the Pelicans, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter it.
And so it's New Orleans, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Now, one of my favorite days in the NBA calendar, the trade deadline. Anything you'd like to see the league, Brett, adjust with?
I'd like to see them trade announcers if they could, Kevin. I would trade you for one Greg Anthony and a pick to be named later.
Man, I'd just be curious to know who that pick to be named later is going to be. I'm kind of sticking with Kevin on this one.
Thank you very much. Lee out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Rose. And it's Portis in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Reyes. No good on the 3. 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Lee passes to Rose. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. No good from Lee. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Reyes. Gallinari with the rebound. And the 76ers shooting about 45% from the floor in the 4th. Lee bounce pass. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You have to teach them the game. But they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Passes it to Joe. It's good from long range. Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
For 3, Maxey grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reyes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end. of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Lee kicks to Gallinari. Back to Lee. Pass to Joe for the three. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. The pass to Reyes. To the paint, here's Hayes, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Riller, guarded by Reyes. Pass to Riller. Jacks up a three. Connects from three-point range. Riller's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
To the inside. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari. First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Riller. Drops in the layup for 2.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Reyes, the pass to Wise. Inside, here's Hayes. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just sound ball movement by Gallinari. He gets the assist on that made bucket.
Here's Reyes. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
It's good. The Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. To the inside, cuts off the pass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Joe passes to Korkmaz. Here's Riller. Passes it to Joe. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Reyes. Waller's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Here's Riller, headed by Reyes, and that one's good. Riller.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Ingram outside. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. He takes it in. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
1:33 left in the game. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Riller's got 12 points. points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Bowling.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
The second effort, and good! There's another.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant GA. He's put them on his back all season long. Count that one.
And how's that? Horrible, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Reyes. And good! He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He's been phenomenal in the offensive onslaught. Here's Rilla, covered by Reyes. Pass to Rilla. Here's Joe. The pass to Embiid. So we see New Orleans taking the W here.